Ugh. I think I'm kind of sick. Hey, it's Poisson and Variants, your VTuber math lover gamer and nonsense enjoyer. And now, by the request of the people, the C programmer, because I'm sure this won't end horribly. Wait, what? 50,000 steps to becoming a femboy C programmer. They're the same person before and after Twink Attack. What? C made you sick already, the immune stamina. I figured because I assumed it was you, Matt, because you said C. There's only one person I know that obsessed with C. The only thing I know how to code in is Python, MATLAB, and a bit of R. Like, I took a course on C and then a course on C++ back-to-back semesters back in college, but that was 5 years ago because it was my second year of college. How much do I remember? You end statements with semicolons. That's about it. That's right. I remember ending statements with semicolons. I remember you do hashtag include for libraries. A round cookie with one bite of it looks like a C. What? Try to write hello world and see how well it goes from there. That's a good idea. That's always like the classic starter. What is it? What is it, Keen? I would probably need I could write like a small server or a backbar or a calculator. I would probably need. Why are you trying to use Windows XP? But why? What's the benefit? Just to do it? For those kinds of projects, admittedly, I would probably need some sort of guide, some sort of tutorial or guidance, because my memory of C is, I don't even know where to start. But why is it when you read chat you look away? Because chat is on my left monitor. My main monitor's in front of me. Discord's on my right monitor. Really, OBS as a whole is on my left monitor. You like Windows XP, don't judge. Alright, more power to you, I guess. You remember pointers? Is that when in the, like, when you write a function and then you call the function, or like in the definition of the function, if you have like a star next to the variable that you define or the function? Is that a pointer? And it's like it's better to call to the pointer so that you don't have to allocate like additional memory for a new variable or something. I don't remember. Serial Experiments, as in Serial Experiments Lane, the greatest anime to ever exist. That's the pointer? Yeah? Okay. Pretty much, but also yes, but actually no. God dang it. Something. It's something. Alright, let's... Yeah, no, I definitely don't remember much, and my Wi-Fi is being really janky tonight, so this is gonna be fun. I'd like to figure out why it's being really janky, but I have a feeling it's just gonna be... You know what? Alright, the stream's gonna drop for a second. There's a scene of the professor writing C code on a chalkboard in Lane, and she was coding Lisp on her flip phone. So I set up the I set up like the C extension on VS Code. By the way, next Tuesday is when you go back to hell. I'm in school, so I might not be able to catch some streams for me since it's 9 p.m. So just saying, oh no, that's no problem. I'm glad. You're telling me to figure out how to... I only ever set up WSL once to use one thing. It was to use one Linux-specific... What was the model even for? It was like a image analysis model in Python, and that was all I ever did. That might have a bundled run command. I think? I don't know. That's what we call rolling the dice. Do you use Linux? No, I do not. WSL will probably make this easier. I have to figure out how to set that up again. Starting VS Code, WSL. Ubuntu. Your genius is coding. This is a lie. For all STEM nerds, we all either use Linux or should use Linux. I've never learned. I know. And the thing is, I don't do enough programming to, like, justify it in my mind. God, what is my freaking... Oh, there's an online C-Web-ED? I do not own a cat, unfortunately. Okay, so I just loaded up WSL, and... So I loaded up WSL, and it just says my legal name. It just says my legal name. As the home thing. So guess we're not gonna be doing WSL. Yeah. Why does it say my legal name on that? Good question. Because it shouldn't even... A doxing stream? Just a stream where I just give you guys all my personal information. What does that? Windows it is. Yeah. On a personal note, I just want to figure out why... Because my user isn't named that. I think I have GCC set up. You'll super chat if you dox yourself. I don't even have super chats. Oh wait, I can just... Wait, what? Just like... Oh, and then if I clear screen... Wow, cool. Okay. Changing your username? Yeah. I don't want to do that right now. Actually, how fast will I do? I gotta figure out why exactly it's pulling from that. I think for some reason it's referring to it as my one run. How about I just... Yeah. I got him to here. Let's see. God, when's the last time I used any of this crap? I set up WSL so long ago. Like... Oh, okay. I think if I just rename this to Poi Boy. Okay, first I'm gonna have to exit a VS Code, and then I think I can rename this. You mean it's open in another program? The hell it is! I take exception to this claim. Alright. Legal name. Bullsh! Okay. Alright, we're not doing that right now. We're not doing that right now. Bro, what is my connection? Okay. Alright, yes. We're exiting Ubuntu. Go back to good old regular Windows. Windows doesn't give you control, true. He's stuck. That's the thing. That's one of the things where it's like Windows is so it is irritating a lot of the times. And then I also have a MacBook, and so like the stuff I do on Mac, because I use that for work, it's annoying because all these settings are set up so it's like, oh, this is the most convenient thing you could ever do, so we're not gonna tell you how to possibly change a single one of your convenience settings, because why would anyone want to change these so convenient settings? Like, because I don't want your settings. Seriously, when I got my iPhone, like, the default setting is that your screen is somewhat on 24/7. Why would I want that? Line by line at a time and see how it goes. My thought of that is it kind of like the Jupyter notebook of the Jupyter lab of C? Alright. Hey! See, that kind of stuff is making me not want to do it. No, it'll be funny. It'll be funny. Trust me. We'll just laugh at the VTuber who can't do programming. Here. Which, I mean, fair. I would do it. I would laugh at me. Alright, let's ignore that. But I do that. Fine. Let's hit the go button and see if that compiles fine. Or tries to compile. Does the compiler button work? Yes, it does. Cool. And it doesn't... And it doesn't dox me. Cool. That just says Windows System 32. That just says D drive. Thank God I don't put my full legal name on stuff. Or any sort of legal name. Okay. Are we finally ready to get going? You're also here to suffer for entertainment. I know. Alright, let's move my stuff. Oh, my window for that. So big. Oh. Alright, I was messing with stuff on my end. Okay. I just double check that you guys can't see anything. I'm safe. I am safe. Okay. It is time. It is time to try to... I know that your laughs will would be hypocritical, Jay, but you'll still laugh. I appreciate that. You know what? Fair. Persona 2 music is too down in the dumps. What do you guys want to listen to? I'm putting off having to start coding as long as possible. What do you guys want to listen to? What do programmers listen to? Ooh, I got a cheat code already. Include ST. I remember that one. I remember that one. Right. Okay. Okay. You guys can't see that stuff. We're just gonna call this main.c. All right. Let's see. Void. Void main. Printf. It's printf, right? Hello world. And then we end it with a semicolon. Is that right? Can I make that? What? What? C. Regular C. Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 OST. Alright. First, okay, hold on. I'm getting too much at once. Firstly, just Toho. Wait, first I want to see... Did I do this right? Alright. Wait, why is that in the VS Code window? Yeah, move that. What the hell? Alright. Compile it. It says no. Return type of main is not... Oh, it's int main. And then... Do I have to do a return type 0? Using system class, program static void main console right line ella. Okay, so that compiled fine, and then if I run it... Oh! Oh, you do want to... So do I want to include a return 0? It's not C++, it's just regular C? Okay. Return. I can spell. Alright, so first, well, will you guys decide what I'm going to do next? Is that worked? In an array tree? I don't remember how. Alright. Put your open braces on the same line. Are they not? To that? Explain to him what... I know, people just keep telling me, do this or do this. I'm like... Okay. Will you guys argue about what you want me to do? Plain. You want me to put the opening brace on... Oh, you want that on the same... Okay. So picky. Okay. Okay. Actual lane music? Or is this a remix that people did of... Oh my god, you're right. Okay. Simple exercise. Simulate 1 million trillion atoms. Huh? Okay. So how do I make a vector in C? Like I said, I don't remember any of this. Int main. What does print E do? We have to use absolutely. Also, what's the common out one in this? Is that? Is it that? That? No. That? That? It's that! That's what kind of common out. First, I must invent vectors. Alright. It's ChatGPT to make me a vector. Alright, let's see what daily scripts did. Print E. Oh, okay. One thing at a time. Equals 5. Okay, imprint E with value 5. Oh, okay. The print E is just the name of a variable. Okay, for my own sake, I'm actually going to change that to, like, X. Because that's how my brain works. And then print F. E. X. C. What? Okay. You drown to record this. Oh. Then I should do hello world. Oh, okay, but then because I didn't do that, do a /n in there. And then if I run it, it should drop it underneath. Oh wait, do I have to recompile every time I try to run? I don't remember C. That was not what I meant to do. That is also not what I meant to do. Okay, one step at a time. Compile. Okay, then if I try to run it, it does this. Does the space. Awesome. All right. So now let's make a vector. Struct vector. You should end the format strings with /n so they print a new line. Oh, that's a good idea. You don't have to recompile every time the computer magically knows you changed the code. Oh, that makes more sense. Of course, how could I be so fish? Here. Oh wait, hold on a minute. Yeah. Recompiling every time you want a string is actually against best practice. It is recommended that you instead spawn a new EC2 instance and load your artifacts. Don't really know what that means. What's an EC2 instance? I learned that the backspace thing works, and so I'm just gonna start adding hilarious backspaces into places just because. Oh yeah, sure. Well, I try and remember how to do that on VS Code. Settings. Ta-da! Alright, so... Oh, wow, that is motion. I'm so used to coding as small as possible. Alright, so what can I do with this vector? I have a pointer, I have a cap, and I have a length. I want 24. You'd prefer 24? Alright, let's do 24. Oh, that was the Poisson file. Why did it do that again? Oh, it's because the last one... Here we go. There we go. Oh, it takes up the whole screen now. Structs have a semicolon at the end. Now you guys can actually help me. So... what can I do with this? I'll just do whatever you guys tell me to. As long as I know what I'm doing, that's important to me. It's a type right now, like an int or a float. You can make it a variable with a struct. Okay. So let's go ahead and, for the hell of it, define a function. How do I like to space things? I like to space things. Okay, that's good. Int. Oh, so if I'm defining this new function, I have to define the return type. So if I want to return a vector with my function, but I have to define it as a vector, and then it can be an ooh, you're right. I have to go. Oh, beautiful. Every single semicolon has to be replaced. So if I find a function that's just like, yeah, func name. Oh, but it has to be of a struct vector? Like, so then will it return the vector like that? As long as I then say define okay. So if I do a new you guys are throwing so much at me. Alright. So we put a new vector in. Is it easy to do? Is it easy to do a new, like, vector multiplication? Like, how... So if we just do, like, a void? I like yours quirk of a reverse function. Okay. Back. So then it should have a reverse method. Now everyone's now having their breakdown about how to properly do this. So... oh, do I have to reserve, not reverse? Aww. Not a math vector? And here I was having so much fun. Alright. So I have to write an init. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. I think I remember this. Let me see if I do remember this. No. How do you do it? How do you do the initializing? You do the initializing. Hi, Darcel, welcome. number of the element. Okay. You don't. You write a separate function. Oh, okay, right. You make a function to initialize, and then you return the vector. Oh, so is it like... Okay. So... I have no idea what we're building. Help, better programmers are arguing and how to teach me. Okay. The void vector init, take the struct, input a vector. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to like... Okay. I appreciate Quirk just dropping some code. I will put down whatever you guys tell me to. Do I know the data structures? No, I don't remember any of this. And so, I will absolutely... Alright. New plan. New plan. Instead of arguing from start, I'm going to take matters into my own hands. Basics of C. I need to at least know the very basics. You just say yeah like that? That's awesome. Alright, let me reminder for myself how all these... Let's start with just basic data type labeling. X equals, say 1. Okay. Float, y equals 2.2. Character, z equals b. And a character has to be surrounded by a single quote. Okay, I remember that.
Welcome to the JJ's Siberia.
Then we can also...
If you'd like to get some more, just get
Right,
on the
okay.
dance floor and
This is...
scream like this.
Okay, so I don't want to do that. If I want to do that, I can just... Cool. And that will reassign it. That's if I want to change variables. Then like multiplication of that can all play out pretty well. And now for my own mathematicalness, I'm just going to do this for myself. Then F. Is it 0.2F to do that? And then do 2 times X plus times Y.
Welcome to the JJ's Siberia world.
Okay.
If you'd like to get
That's the wrong
ecstasy,
uwu.
just
That's the
get on
proper
dance
uwu.
floor and
Alright.
scream like this.
That's all pretty self-explanatory. So let me remind, what's the difference between, like, a double and a float? Here, let's look. A float is 4 bytes, a double is 8 bytes. Okay, it's just the amount of data it takes up. Operators, that's all pretty things. The if-else statements all run the same. Let me actually, for myself and formatting, remind myself how to do an if statement. Is this how you do an if statement, where you do like x greater than 2, and then do the result, and then down here it would be false. Printf x slash n x be freaking big yo slash n, and finish that with a semi uwu. You add 0.1 and 0.3 so we could laugh at floating point error? Absolutely. 1 second. Oh, you know what? I'll do that right now. Printf. Ooh. Oh. Can you save strings as strings? Because I like, you can save characters. Oh no. I don't remember that. I don't remember any of this. Wait, that's what I want to do. I'm blanking. Percent F, right. And you wanted to add 0.1 plus 0.3. There you go. So we'll get that message. Oh, that was slash n. Alright, so this is all vaguely familiar. Okay, hold on. I just want to stop things for a second. I have never seen such a freaking example of programmers being programmers than you guys arguing about. You're getting so nitpicky. You're like, no, this is the optimal way to code. This is the optimal way to code. Alright, let's just look at this for myself. Alright. Of course, 0.4, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. I didn't do it as a double though, so... You guys are definitely determined. Wait, where's there's the hello world. Oh, hold on, I need to, up here. I want to run this again just so I can see that horrible hello world. Oh, that's why, because it never built the new thing. That should mean my default button press. There we go. Hello world. It's beautiful. Found the code review commenters that were never happy. I love it. Okay. So now... Oh, I didn't know you could do this in... I didn't know you could do that with if statements like this. So I'm just going to use the example that they were providing. So if we set time into that, time less than 18, because like, I guess it's some kind of like similar to how you do like the most efficient way to There we go. And now my brain will try to figure out if I spelt that right. Okay. Now I just want to see if this does the funny thing I think it's gonna do. It did not like that a variable went unused. And I also spelled wrong. Guess what? The variable doesn't exist anymore. Used for plebs, honestly, I like reading coding in hex editor and running your code in your brain. Based. If you can run code in your brain, if you can debug in your brain, that's pretty awesome. I'm kind of jealous of you. Okay, sweet. So, alright, yeah. What's the phrase in Python? I'm trying to remember. When you make a list that's like, when you do it in the form of like, you know, stuff equals x or x, like, yeah, for x in range of, or in other stuff, whatever that's called. Whenever you make a list like that, that's what I'm relating it to. You say you're just trolling, but I know people who would actually debug stuff by hearing it read out loud to them. So I'm like... Vector. Oh, this is what you were trying to talk about earlier with the reserving the vector. Simple C, invent C++. That's the goal by the end of the stream. List comprehension, that's what I'm talking about. I know, it wasn't about the list comprehension itself, it was just about the formatting of these if statements in regards to the sort of similarity of literal space. You're thinking too technical. I'm thinking Alright. Oh, right, switch cases. Listen, the only thing I was born for was... Not gonna finish that sentence. You're trying so hard to sell me on that. Alright, let's just keep it going. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I'm so pure. I'm so pure. Oh, actually. Is this in... Let me see if this is right. Random... Rand. Oh, no, I can do that without this. God, what do you mean? I'm so pure. I'm so pure. Does rand exist in regular? It just gives me a random number between... Oh wait, actually. Oop. You guys don't want to know how many horrible unfinished sentences I have almost said to you. So then, if I do a number... How do I set... Wait, how do I set with random, like a start-stop? Is it just something where... Essentially, I say start stop, but I really mean front back, something like that. Or if I do like from 1 to 3. No, that doesn't work. That work? It'll give me a number between 1 and 3. Just do like Python where it's like 1 and 4. Returns a random integer. Yeah, I know it returns a random integer, but like, can I set the bounds on that? Like, how would I set the bounds, I guess? Oh, I have to do mod to get it within a certain range. POV, you have to review a code that does define who semicolon network your response. Is that not normal? I need to define some more garbage. Okay, so then if I... Oh, just do it like mod the whole function. Yeah, so if I want it... Okay, I wanted it mod 4. He imported it from his... God. Alright. Something I... Oh, cool! It just found it for me. Thanks! This... I like when my... Do I want to make that joke? I almost made another joke. Define... Ooh, you're right! Blue as... What should I define? Define charge for? That's true. I do like some nice Italian gnocchi. I was thinking about gnocchi earlier. I love gnocchi. Homemade gnocchi. Homemade gnocchi is delicious. Yes, you want to make all the jokes. Listen, all I was gonna say is that this is a command that I know very well. So the... What should we define OO as? Like, I guess not command, that's a phrase I know very well. Just a joke. Instead of, can I change plus? Can I change plus to OO? Oh, wait. Well, how am I gonna say this? Multiply. I like... It'd be impossible to read. Between math and chaos. Yes, that was the joke. Definitely. Oh. Giving me the power to make my own commands was a mistake. Okay. Oh, sorry, that's supposed to actually be a W here. Supposed to be subtract. This is so stupid. Alright, you can switch. So stupid. It makes me so happy. That's one. Printf. One. At me. Uh, I nose. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Wait, no, it's... Wait, no, that'll just be to woo. I forgot my uwu. Oh wait, I have to redefine colon. You're right, Poisson should be switched, sorry. And then, I just had one with a colon. I'm never gonna be able to read this if I try to go back to it. But... But the brakes will stay. We ain't even teaching them CMS. What? Okay. I am doing... This is... Okay, name one situation where this isn't usable in a real-life situation, okay? This is better than anything. Don't worry, Ander. I'm on Windows. I tried to switch to Linux and it almost doxed me. Poisson, replace all switches. Define. Oh, of course. Yes. Make break. Take. I'm gonna have to change return as well. You know what? Fine. Go back. Because okay. Case is going to be instead of case. Then you just be just in case instead of case. Oh, you're right. Those should be uwu.
Let's pray to the world raindrops.
Instead of C. Int is gonna be the capital R. capital Z is going to be float. Or wait, I switched those. That was supposed to be a Z. Stupid. I think it's funnier if they're wrong, but also funny if they work. In still has a semicolon. You're right. Right now we're just going through correcting all of these mistakes. I think someone specified the adjective redefine char. Is chaw. Okay. Oh, of course. How could I forget? Let's see. Oh, that's supposed to be good. Blue. That's supposed. Ooh, that's supposed to be it. Did I ever redefine a colon? Yeah, I did. This is supposed to be a colon. Ooh, okay. Oh, trar. Okay, yeah, of course. Let's see. Any of the... Oh, this is bad. This is supposed to be a Z. Okay. Rust macros don't let you directly do that. Yeah, you might need to switch languages. This is incredible. What have I actually gotten done? Nothing. What have I actually learned? Probably nothing. But, oh, wait, hold on. You might need to Poisson languages, exactly. What do you guys think of this? During is going to be while, and instead of a for loop, it's going to be a 5 loop. Alright, so let's just keep going with this mess. Gonna equal 17. I'm gonna end up with these like habits. I'm gonna like I'm gonna try to actually write something like C or C++, and then I'm gonna, instead of I'm gonna type a semicolon, I'm gonna delete it, and then I'm gonna write ooh, and it'd be like, huh? Okay, let's keep on this. Why is my connection getting worse? Oh, now it's better. Now it's better. Okay, so during count wait, that should be a 0. Things we learned plus C++ lets you do fun things. Things we've not learned to stream basic memory operations. Of course not. If you can give me something funny to redefine malloc as, I'll do it. Oh, I'm gonna have to redefine pointers. You should learn to code in a foreign language, but don't learn the language, just the names of functions. I will post this code in the Discord, don't you worry. You'll have to pay me, like, a license fee every time you try to use it, though, sorry. That's rules. Anyways, on to... Let's put... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, we're gonna define some. Okay, 1 second. Hold on. I have to first. There we go. Have someone just look at this. I have a confession to make to you guys, by the way. I'm not currently wearing the socks. I have them, but it's really hot, and I don't want to wear them right now. Okay, okay, there's my while loop. Or sorry, my during loop. Then you know what, I should... Hold on. What should I change do to? Define. You know what? Did. Do. It should be doing. Oh, you're right. Let me change this up actually real quick. So it's gonna be a did loop or a did doing statement. Def. We're just gonna. Oh, this is gonna be so hell to run. It's gonna be awesome. Counter. I want the counter to. And then this is doing. Counter is less than or equal to 17. Ooh. Sorry. Ooh. Oh, I forgot. No, wait. That was right. Oh, I forgot my ooh. There we go. Okay. Let's, of course, do a 5 loop now, because I want to remember the syntax for 5 loops. So 5, it's well optimized too. Yeah, of course. It's very well optimized. My favorite part of this part. So we have these expressions. Okay, we'll just do like j equals 0. And then I have to type ooh in the middle of... Or sorry, that's the wrong one. There's the right one. J has to be less than or equal to a counter. And it's J... what the hell was plus? I think that's plus, yeah. Odd. Yeah, let's see if that does what I'm thinking it does. Okay. So if j is equal to 0... Oh, I have to define j as an integer first. There we go. There we go. Let's see. J is equal to 0. And then if j is less than or equal to the counter, then j will do the counter plus, or will add to the counter mod 4. So counter mod 4. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yep, perfect. Yeah, perfect. Instead of printf, I keep having it print stuff. What should I do? What's another easy one to do instead of printf? Like, you know, printf is always just the go-to. I want it to produce a myriad of numbers. I want it to print something unrelated, though. It's gonna print this one as a float. A 0.3 float. But of something unrelated, I was just like 1.929394959. Forget the 0.3, it's just doing a float. There we go. Okay, it won't do most of those. It'll end up just doing that. like that. Okay. Fine. Alright. Let's see, I've covered all the pieces I forgot. Alright. So we got switch case. Alright, let's go from the top, okay? Basic library. STDIO. We redefined a few things, but those are all minor. Okay, so we went over the basic character types. We went over the basic character types, like hello world program, if statements, including stuff in the print statements, like certain characters. Went over how to consolidate those print statements. What is all this for? Yes. I forgot the greater than or equals then sign. Hold on. Fine. Wait a. Fine. West. Well, define wrong. No one will ever know what this is for, because I don't know what it's for. This is just greatness. Yeah, exactly. Fine. Efficiency, you'll go better with customizations, you're comfortable. Of course. Wait then, or... Whoa. Ooh. Less than or equal. What the fuck am I trying to spell? Wait, no, sorry. I switched those. There we go. Alright. So, hold on a minute. This shows up a few times. We started by trying to write a vector, and yeah, it ended up here. I feel like this was the natural progression. Was it not? I haven't switched just equals in normal. Oh man, I need to change regular equals as well. Fine. Let's see, Wales. Right. Wales. And doesn't... Huh? Are you saying something about me? Something that's absolutely correct? I'm performing very important work here that is... It's really funny, because this morning, I was like, I'm gonna be so productive today. And I, like, was practicing proofs. I was, like, writing proofs and stuff. I promise, I'm smart sometimes. I'm, like, doing advanced linear algebra proofs as practice. And I'm like, you know how I want to finish today? This. Alright. Okay. What do I have next to do? Continues statements. We live in the Uwu Twix. You told yourself you were gonna research grad schools. Is this not researching grad schools? This is what a grad, like, I'm going into grad school next year. This is what a grad student looks like. This is what grad students do. Am I wrong? Okay. What should continue be? Just stop. Even though it's continue. What do you want continue to be? You think this is C++? You're more of an HTML, a CSS, JavaScript girl. Yeah, I would take a break from math and we'll find C. This is a much better use of your time. Can you read I feel like you probably can't redefine stuff like include and define. I feel like that would be recursively. That's a sussy thing to say. I didn't type this. Someone else typed this. Okay, so let's do another 5 loop. I sus. You know what? Yes, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Alright, so let's do a 5 loop. I don't feel like doing this again, so we're just gonna do this same 5 loop. Why am I even bothering then? Let's just add the continue statement to that. Alright. We're just gonna add the... Sorry, we're gonna add the sus statement to that. Did we ever redefine if? We did not refine if-else statements. Okay. What should if be? Is that the one I'm thinking of? We're absolutely doing that. Okay. Instead of else, it's gonna be elves. You know what? We're even gonna say it wrong. It's gonna be elves. Yeah. But the furry one is more fitting. Can I define both? Just like, can I? Doesn't matter, as long as we never have to run it, we'll be safe. Or have we run into something infinite? No, that's counting up. So this is counting up. That's gonna hit 17. That's fine. This is counting up, so that's gonna hit 17. So that's fine, or whatever. Yeah, it's supposed to hit 17. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. Don't worry. Probably. I'm assuming any of this will actually compile. Alright, I already forgot what an if statement is. Right, it's a if statement. If, if J... We don't have an equals equals. We don't have an equals equals. J plus counter mod 4. E. Oh, you might be right. Sorry, J. That should save it. No. Wait. Hold on a minute. Can I do that? I was coding going S in minute assembly in the survey. The hell is this? It's programming, of course. Equal to reprint F. We're not using it anyway. Wait, hold on. You're right. You're right. I didn't think about that. Hold on. Let me finish this if statement. Why is the language unreadable? It's clearly readable. You just have to know what all that says. Okay? You get all that? You get all that? Cool. Oh wait, I forgot to define equals equals. Okay, we'll be right back. Define. You know what? It's just gonna be equals plus equals times 2. There you go. All right. Right. So what I wanted to do is, oh, sorry, that's. This should do it, right? You know what? I like seagulls better. You're right. I like seagulls better. Wait, how do you spell Steve? You know what? Actually, Steven Seagal. How do you spell his name? Okay, perfect. This is just gonna be one Steven Seagal. Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. That's the good part. What was an else? Hold on, I've already forgotten. What was else? What was else? That was elves. How do you even code in this? You don't. You make this one joke and then try to read it a few weeks later and go, huh? Oh, there's supposed to be a plus here. There we go. You're proving an array. You're coding an array list to prove points. There we go. Alright. Alright, we're cooking now. We're cooking now. I don't know what we're cooking. Whatever we're cooking is rancid, but we're cooking, damn it. Okay, I completely forgot whatever I was doing here. This being a big project takes like a month. You take like a 3-day rest. Guys, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna go on an indefinite hiatus after I do this. Oh yeah. Okay, I was gonna do something with Steven Seagal here. Alright, we're gonna do a continue statement. Oh, you just saw the if statement? Yeah. What was continue? Alright, continue was go on. Okay. Getting a house fire and your open shirt. Alright, so we're gonna have a continue statement. Okay, and actually it doesn't need to be if else, it can just end there. But I have to redefine the other ones, and then we'll print out here. Oop, that's not percent D, and we're just gonna have a print J there. Alright. I have to go back and I have to change the other if-else statements to if-elves statements. Or can we just have the one? If-elves. Cool. That says apple. Alright. I feel like I'm I'm doing good. I'm covering the basics pretty well. Right? I feel. Oh, we're finally to a raise. All right, we're finally to a raise. How can I mess these up? All right, so it's gonna be music. All right, what do you guys want for music now? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want for music? I have the traditional. You don't think elves fall under? That's a good point. Hold on, we need to change elves then. There we go. Um, it's gonna be integer array named array. Oh, it's gonna be Ray the array. Actually, hold on a minute. Ray the array. Uh, yeah. Imagine Dragon D. Got him. I am the move for. Blah 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 blah. Horror synthwave. At. Oh, that's good. That's good. One. Why am I hitting it? 117. Oh my god, you want to talk about dragons? I love imagining dragons. So now... I redefined. Am I allowed to do that? This sucks. This is too slow. This is way too slow. It doesn't suck, it's just... Oh, Persona 5 music. Always makes me happy. From the top, please. There we go. You can do that. You can also define those separately. Can be bread 1. Okay. Bread 2. Am I allowed to do that? This is going to be horrible. Oh, I can define... Oh, like... As... That's... Then you can say, oh wait, 5. Orc knows macros well. That's someone who's well versed in rewriting all of their code to be stupid, and I respect the hell out of them. My favorite part about this whole thing is that my connection has been so freaking bad this whole stream, and I think that just adds something wonderful to it. I also want to point out that this is just with the basic. Anybody can replicate this beautifulness. This intricacy. Alright. So we're gonna do red array, red 1, red 2. Okay. That shouldn't be an equals. That should be an equals. Sorry, an equals. Let's just try calling something from it. So if we print f an away, wait, one, and then int e, that able to work? Why doesn't it like that? Oh wait, I defined an array. Sorry, array. The array is our array. And I did that wrong. Oh my god, Poland is horrible. Red 1, red 2. You're right. Haven't defined. We haven't made a smiley face yet. $720 performance. I know. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Does this work like this? Does this work like this? Can I define this? No, I can't. Can I define it to be that? Does that work? No, that doesn't work. Dang. So I just want to make sure this is what your average C programmer's main looks like, right? Right? I'm not crazy. Like this is optimal. It will auto kick out. Oh, so I have to fine. That header like yesterday, and you can just use it all the project. You're right. You're right. I need to copy all this crap into a header. Okay. That's everything. New wine. I would define :3 as that, and then print it. So that's my thing where it's like, it doesn't like that, though. Not like that. So I don't think the :3 thing works. Unless, like you said, we're like with the auto concatenation. But it also doesn't like that. Yeah, it doesn't like the colon. I think it's just gonna have to be new wine. We're just gonna have to smack that into the middle of all this crap. Oh, that's actually a good point. So, if I... Wait, hold on. Can this even compile right now? Oh, well, that worked surprisingly well. This is what I want to check. Okay, so it doesn't like the new wine command. So instead, I'm gonna have to do something. It has to be outside of it. Oh, okay, that's the problem. Oh, right, because in theory I would be doing that, and that's where the auto concatenation would come in play. That's what you were talking about. Okay, new wine. This is going to be hell to replace, but you know what? It's worth the bit. In it for the bit. In it for the bit. That's what I keep telling myself. Hey, why don't you like... Oh, not inside. Oops. You're learning C. Oh my god, I actually am learning C. Let's add it onto all here, just in case. I realized that I didn't last time. It's really funny that this crap is actually getting me to do the correct C syntax. I feel like that's either really good or really bad. I feel like it's really bad. This is the wrong way to do whatever I'm doing. The real question is, what the fuck am I doing? Like, you don't ask these questions. Oops. There. Sorry, I'm looking up right now. You know. I accidentally moved around stuff on my Discord, so I'm just like, beneath all the ooh-woos, you're actually related to this. Can we redefine commas? I really don't want to. I really don't want to redefine commas. It's the only thing keeping any semblance of... It's the only thing that's allowing me to maintain any amount of readability. I'll tell you what. At the very end, we'll redefine commas. Just so that as I keep redefining more crap, I can finish it, and then at the end. Let's see. So I'm reading the piece of the array. Let's actually read a... no, actually, let's read... No. For that, we're gonna have to add... right there. Okay, cool. We defined num earlier, so I can just pull that again to read from there. Okay, sweet. Loop through array, that's all fine. Array size. Let's do that. So I can get some more... Sorry, length. Oh, we're not doing that. Length. Well, sorry. Equals. Equals. Size of... I need to go now. Enjoy the rest. Try doing a malloc by the end of the stream. Okay. I will. Size of... What are we taking the size of? Array the array. And then we do first array the array. Away. Oh wait, no, that doesn't work. I have to do bread 1, bread 2, and 0. Alright. Oh, that should be go at the end. Could swap main to be... Oh, it's throwing a rand on there. Folders. Team. Game. There. Cool. Alright, sweet. Oh, right! I have to do a way of N would give me... Right, that's right, that's right. I forgot that was the whole reason we defined it that way. There we go. I forgot that's why we defined array that way. Or, we didn't define array, we defined the double colons of N that way. So then, and then of course, just top it off with a printf. Do, length. Sweet. Oh, I forgot the ooh at the end. Alright. So that's all good. I think strings, right, strings are like an array. Original account is back for 30 seconds. Did I define main as Zach, or I just put Zach there? Should I define main as Zach? Can I do that? Beautiful. Beautiful. Why do you know how to use size of to define? Are you secretly a C expert user? Yeah, that's it. This was all a C expert user. Yep, I'm. This is all coming from memory. Definitely what it is. Sorry, what was char again? There it is. Char. Good night, Caleb. Thanks for stopping by. It's gonna be a string O word. And that has to be, that's a... Wait, hold on. So if I have nothing in array, like, if I do this, is this valid? Away, and then that? Wells? Holy shite, I think that does work. Okay, yeah, sweet, I was right. A classic. And then, if I want to actually look at what that looks like, I would have to do S, single word. Cool. All right. All right, here we go. It is finally time to figure out what a pointer is in the messiest way possible. Cool. Right, it stores the address of it. Shorts for the stream are gonna be honest. Oh yeah, it's gonna be horrible. I'm gonna have to rewatch this to pull them all out to grab all the shorts from this stream, and I'm not looking forward to it. Not looking forward to it at all. It's gonna be hilarious. It's gonna be a mess. First, let's actually have to define a variable first. Let's actually define. What should doubles be? Doubles be. They're gonna be triples. I'm doing my community a great service. I feel like it's a disservice, but hey. I just want to like post this somewhere Just so someone can be like, what? They're like, it ran. The code all ran. Which so far it has, so. So we're gonna do triples, and that's gonna be a truffles, and equals. 6. Ooh, and then we want to do a triples pointer. Air boy air, I don't know. Whales is actually better than a lot of the stuff on our programming core. Alright, so and then we do the address of truffles. Okay, so then what can I use these for? I don't remember. At this point, a lot of stuff there is just low effort, people not knowing how to use the language. But actually be pretty good by comparison. See, that. Alright, so I want to know. I don't remember how to use. Alright, it's time. It's finally time for us to make a second function. Oh my god, I think I also have to end stream in 15 minutes. Because my partner was gonna pick me up at 8, or leave to pick me up at 8, so like pick me up at 8:15. So let's see what mess we can make in 15 minutes. Okay. So it's gonna. I don't have something for void. I don't have something for void. How do I not have something for void? Fine. My bank account. Perfect. You're right. Tony Chan. Only took an hour and 45 minutes to get a second function. Quiet you. Quiet you. Alright, so. It's gonna be a void function. It's gonna be called void function. And I found a way to make everything so much worse. Holy crap. Aaron. Oh my god. Oh my god. We have to redefine our comma too. Alright. Do you want a second function, or do you want me to go through and change all the commas? And all the parentheses? Bruh. No, it's actually gonna be tennis. Bracket. Give me a bracket. Okay. Fine. Alright. I'm just gonna do that, but yes, absolutely. Parentheses and commas, that's a better use of our time. Alright. Alright. Aaron. What's this? It's gonna be help. Tennis. Bracket. My god. Um, Aaron, we can do something useful another time. This was initially going to be useful, and then you said, what if we laughed at it? And I was like, you're right. To be fair, I did actually learn something. The syntax actually, like, because I'm having to replace all this stuff, it's helping me remember, which is crazy. Tennis. Bracket. Aaron. Aaron. This, I promise, I'll have a stream art. And you make it workable and unreadable? Exactly. That's the goal. Thesis? Sound like string concatenation absurdly fast? Well, I'm not new to coding. I'm just new to C. Oh wait, that's supposed to be a parent. Am I an actual, like, programmer? No. But... Aaron... Thesis... Tennis... Oh... Tennis... Bracket? God, the commas are gonna be so... What the... Okay, there we go. Aaron... The calming music from Persona is so funny to me. Just on top of this. Aaron... Aaron... Just... What? Tennis... Bracket? Worth the bit. It's worth the bit. I love it. There's no way someone could just look at this. I have to move everything to what the source code of Persona 5 looks like. Probably right. I forgot that we made equals Steven Seagal. Gonna move all the stuff into a header file. Or, you know, that's supposed to be parent. And then I'm going to actually try and write code with this at some point. Tonight? Hell no. Tomorrow? Hell no. The day after? Hell no. But one day, I missed a J. Oh, you're right. Thank you. Right, yeah, right before this. Oh wait, I missed something else too. Oh, that's supposed to be a Z. There we go. I like that there's a fair amount of, like, ooification, and then the rest is just nonsense. I have to add this time. Aaron. Oh my. I'm gonna have nested bullshit. Aaron. Oh, it doesn't like that because I defined parentheses after that. 1 second. we're gonna have to define this almost initially. Let's see if that works. No, it still doesn't like it. Okay, fair enough. I'll live. No recursive macros. Dang. Oh, I forgot a tennis bracket up here. Tennis. Uh-oh. Oh no, it fixed itself. Okay. I got really scared there for a second that it wasn't gonna work. Okay. Aaron. Away. We'll stay as away. Yeah. Unfortunate, but... Alright. Now for the worst part. Every single comma. Alright. Every single comma. And what did I change commas to? Why? 3.14159, of course. That's a... Oh my god. How do I do that? Would I have to do that as an actual function? Or do I have to do that... Like, would I have to write my own find and replace function, then run it on my own code? Oh, wait, what? I would just do it like a control F. You're right. Why is it highlighting Ulus? At a comma. Oh, this actually won't be so bad. There are fewer commas than I realized. There's only like 14 of them. Okay. Oh, was that comma? Oh, it's actually easier than I thought. And even if I could, like, manually find it, I'm gonna have to add the spaces, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it this way. Alright, sweet. Alright. Can you use my stream as ASMR? Here we're making some coding bullshit. Okay. I think this is complete. Let's see if it runs. Oh, it doesn't like that though, but that's fine. Does it run? It doesn't. Okay, that rolled a 1. I don't even know what's happening here. ASMR is that new language? Yeah, I don't even know what this mess is. I know it's somewhere. Wait, it's down here. I was looking for parentheses, but parentheses don't exist. This is my favorite block. This is my favorite block. Look at this. Actually, from here to here. From here to here. That's my favorite. What could this possibly mean? I love it. It's an integer named counter that equals 1. That's semicolon, okay. God, it's dead. So, this is do. It'll print the counter and then add to the counter while the counter is less than or equal to 17. Yo, you're right. This is a wild one. I didn't even notice that. That's amazing. That's amazing. Alright, then we have our 5 loop, which we define an integer, which is equal to 0. Okay, and then, well, the integer is less than, or, well, j is less than or equal to counter from up here. Alright, from the end of up here, really. Then we redefine the counter as, or redefine j as j plus the counter mod 4. If j is equal to 2, then we'll continue. And we'll print j and then a new line. Oh, this was supposed to be going, this line isn't supposed to be there. That's what the problem is. This line is supposed to be there, that's why. Gotta have to rack it. There we go. Wait. That makes more sense. I think I'm gonna have a stroke. My favorite. I loved it. Did I just debug that? I did! Not so much as technically not debugging because it was still running, but yes, I was like, the reason why this was printing, I'm pretty sure the reason why that was printing in the way I didn't want it to print was because it was down here instead of in the continue statement. Let me double check. Yeah, you don't like... Yep, it did what I wanted. See how it changed from right here? This line is different. Yeah, so yes, I just debugged that. Okay. I think that's it for today. It was way too hot today to wear the programming socks. I'm sorry for anyone I let down with that. Anyways. Thank you all for trying to teach me. I feel like I really got back in the groove, right? I'll put this in a .h file and then I'll post it for you guys. I'll send it in the Discord so you have access to these amazing. Your disappointments and measures falling nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't wear the programming socks. But I have been Poisson Inference. Your VTuber, math lover, gamer, nonsense enjoyer, and now Master C programmer. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all on, I want to say Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday is my next stream, where I'll be playing Portal Stories Mel. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.